Welcome back to Rare Coin Archive, where spare change could turn into a fortune. Imagine this. A simple 2-cent coin from South Africa, minted in 1979, selling for over $14,500. That's right. A coin most people wouldn't even glance at is now one of the most sought-after rarities in African numismatics. But what makes the 1979 South Africa 2 cents so valuable? Why is this tiny bronze piece stirring up collectors around the world? And could you have one hiding at home right now? Stick with us, because this isn't just a coin story. This could be your unexpected payday. If you love discovering hidden gems and stories that turn pocket change into profits, hit that subscribe button and smash the bell icon so you never miss a future episode of Rare Coin Archive. Now, let's rewind. In the 1970s, South Africa was steadily producing its decimal coinage, small bronze coins used every day for bus fares, sweets, and savings jars. The 2-cent coin, introduced in 1965, was made from bronze and featured the king protea on the reverse, South Africa's national flower. On the obverse, the coat of arms, framed by the country's name in both English and Afrikaans. By 1979, millions of these coins had been minted. But something unusual and incredibly valuable happened that year. To most people, the coin looks normal. But to trained eyes and lucky collectors, a few rare versions stand out. Let's break down what makes these 1979 coins worth over $14,500. In rare cases, the 1979 2-cent was accidentally struck on the wrong type of metal disc, what collectors call a planchet. Instead of the usual bronze, it was struck on a nickel, aluminum bronze, or even silver-toned planchet, possibly borrowed from another coin denomination. These mismatches are incredibly rare and highly collectible. If your 2-cent coin looks lighter, shinier, or has a silver or golden tone, pay attention. It might be one of the error coins that sent collectors into a frenzy. Some 1979 2-cent coins also display a double die error, caused when the coin is struck twice, slightly off alignment. This creates a ghosting effect, especially visible on letters or fine details of the protea flower. Collectors love double die coins, and the value goes way up when paired with a planchet error. Mint state condition, most of these coins were pocket change, scuffed, scratched, and tarnished. But one of the high-value 1979 2 cents was discovered in mint state condition, graded MS65 or higher. That means no wear, no damage, and perfect detail. Put all three factors together, wrong metal, double die, and mint state, and you've got yourself a coin worth over $14,500. Now, when a coin's worth that much, the fakes are not far behind. So here are 5 quick ways to spot the real deal. Now, when a coin's worth that much, the fakes are not far behind. So here are 5 quick ways to spot the real deal. Coin check basics. Weight test. A real 1979 2-cent coin weighs about 5 grams. Too light or too heavy? Be cautious. Magnet test. Bronze and nickel coins are not magnetic. If it sticks to a magnet, that's a fake. Detail check. Real coins have crisp, clean lines. Look at the flower, coat of arms, and lettering. Blurry or uneven, likely a replica. Color check. Bronze coins should have a warm brown or red-brown tone. Silver or gold colors could mean an error or a fake. Look closely. Edge inspection. Authentic coins have smooth, even rims. Fakes often show casting bubbles or seams on the edge. So why this specific year? Well, 1979 was a transitional time at the South African Mint. Inflation, rising production costs, and shifting metal supplies meant occasional use of leftover or incorrect planchets, leading to rare mismatches. These transitional periods are a goldmine for collectors, with a higher chance of errors and anomalies slipping into circulation. One such coin was reportedly found in a Cape Town drawer, looking slightly off-color, almost silver. After months of research, grading, and expert verification, it sold at a private auction for over $14,500. A forgotten coin, a curious glance, and a life-changing discovery. So there you have it, the 1979 South Africa 2-cent coin. A piece of bronze most people ignored, that turned into a collector's dream. From pocket change to payday, this coin proves no coin is too small to be valuable. Thumbs up if you learned something new. Give this video a like, subscribe, and smash that bell icon so you never miss another hidden treasure. Got a rare coin story of your own? Drop it in the comments, we might feature it in a future episode. Until next time, stay curious, keep collecting, and remember, one coin can change everything. It starts with a coin, small, faded, easy to overlook. A piece of copper you might pass over on the sidewalk or toss into a jar without thinking. It's just 5 cents, worth almost nothing, until it's worth everything. Because somewhere in South Africa, hidden in drawers, pockets, and forgotten jars, a rare version of this coin exists. One that was never meant to, one that defied the machines, slipped past the inspectors, and found its way into the world. A coin that today could be worth as much as $2 million. Not because of gold, not because of diamonds, but because of a mistake. The year was 2007. South Africa had moved into a new rhythm. Nearly a decade and a half into democracy, and finally the country was settling into its identity. There was stability, growth, pride. The currency of the time reflected that. Familiar designs, national symbols, rooted in heritage. The 5-cent coin was simple. Copper-plated steel, a single wheat stalk bending with quiet strength. A symbol of growth and resilience. But not every coin came out as planned. In a quiet twist of fate, a few were struck with errors. A rare few, so rare that even seasoned collectors have never held one. Some had designs printed off-center. Some showed ghosted images from double strikes. Others were stamped on the wrong metal entirely, coins that looked and felt wrong but were very real. Official, legal tender, minted by the South African Mint. Only different, and that difference changed everything. Because in the world of numismatics, the study and collecting of coins, value isn't just about age or appearance. It's about rarity, history, condition, and mystery. This coin has all four. Only a tiny number are believed to exist. And among them, only a few remain in pristine, uncirculated condition, untouched by time, never used in trade, preserved as if they were waiting for someone to notice. And someone did. Word spread through coin forums, then across auction houses. A 2007 5-cent coin, confirmed to carry a rare minting error, in near-perfect condition, was valued at nearly $2 million. For a coin no one expected to matter. A coin most people never bothered to look at twice. So the question now isn't, is it real? The question is, do you have one? Look closely. If you've got a 2007 5-cent piece, there are signs to watch for. The image might be slightly off-center. The coin might feel too light or too heavy. It might ring differently when tapped. The metal might look unusual, too golden, too silvery, or just wrong. You might notice a ghosted edge, or letters that appear blurred or doubled. And if the coin looks almost untouched, with no scratches or wear, even better. If your coin shows more than one of these signs, stop. Don't spend it. Don't clean it. And definitely don't sell it until you've had it professionally examined by a numismatic grading expert. Because what you're holding might not just be a coin. It might be a once-in-a-generation mistake. The kind of mistake collectors dream about. This isn't just about money. It's about meaning. It's about how the smallest things, the most ordinary objects, can carry the weight of history. This coin was struck in a moment when South Africa was solidifying its identity, no longer emerging, but becoming. And somehow, in that moment, something unexpected slipped through. That tiny coin in the bottom of a jar? It watched it all. It holds more than just face value. It holds a story. And in rare cases, it holds a fortune. So check your change. Search your boxes. Ask your parents, your grandparents. Because somewhere out there, one of these coins is still waiting to be found. Not hidden in the ground. Not locked in a vault. Just waiting quietly, like it always has been. Sometimes the biggest treasures come in the smallest forms. And sometimes 5 cents is worth 2 million.